Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Gemini, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how these messages speak to you. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe button. With that said, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week, also, if you haven't got your seat on the intuition activation webinar, hit the link in the description box below. For your key to the week, you have the Temperance card. So this week it's bringing everything back into balance, right? This is about you really figuring what you're putting your time, your energy and your attention into. And it's also going to see you paying attention to your own journey. This is about not even just your own journey, actually. This is going to see you really paying attention to where you put your thoughts, your mind and your energy, which is a really good thing because this suggests that you are paying attention to where it is that you are aligned and misaligned, and where it is that you might need to do some extra work, or where it is that you might need to bring something in. I really like the Temperance card for that reason, because very often it shows us what it is that we're trying to balance and what it is that maybe is stacked one way more than the other. So this week, pay attention to what feels either aligned or misaligned, because that's going to show you what you need to do or what you need to put into motion. For your actions and options this week, you have the 10 of Wands. This card is great, right? It's never a hardship. Why? Because it literally represents the release of a burden. Now, what I love most about the 10 of Wands for you as your actions and options, this is you freeing yourself from your challenges. Not running away, not, you know, like, oh, I'm just going to cut my losses and run. It's nothing like that. This is you really paying attention to what needs to be released. It's kind of like, you know, like the hot air balloon. I think I mentioned this for you guys recently, not too long ago. It's like when it goes up, right? And then if it's, you know, there's too much weight, what do? They cut the sandbags. This week, this is you, right? This is you paying attention to what the extra weight is, what it is that you are ready to release, where it is that you're, you know, where maybe your own baggage is not doing you any justice, where it is that maybe you're ready to let some of this go and become lighter as a person. Another way that this could play out as well is for a lot of you, this could literally be you having work done on your physical back, or your lower back especially, or maybe putting in place some sort of what's the word? Come on, brain. Oh, I've lost it. This could, you know, maybe you're going to a chiropractor, maybe you're going to an osteopath. This could, or you could be putting in place some sort of regime that is going to take care of your spinal health in some way, shape or form. For your communications and conversations, you have the Knight of Cups, offers, opportunities and just good stuff that is on its way into you. Now, communications and conversations is kind of your sector because this is what you guys are known for, but it's also where you find all of your professional sphere. And because this is coupled with the Temperance card, this suggests that help is coming from maybe unusual sources, or maybe even from people that you hadn't considered as resources, which is very, very exciting. I love that. I absolutely love that. And the reason being is because with your Temperance card, when it represents people that are coming to you, these are people that are generally whole within themselves. You know, I mean, sometimes it can represent, you know, people that are on the wagon, but I don't feel like that's the case this week. But for the most part, it represents people that are wholesome, and you know, like, and the fact that they're coming with the Knight of Cups, this is offers and opportunities that are coming from unexpected places, unexpected sources, unexpected persons. For those of you that work for somebody else, this looks like you could maybe either getting a bonus, or maybe your boss is saying to you, right, I've seen how hard you've been working of late, I want to put this in place to make things easier for you. So if this week your boss comes to you and says, look, we're taking this off your plate, it's not because you're not doing a good job. It's not because you're, you know, underperforming or whatever. It's because they can probably see that you're working really hard and they want to give you some sort of relief. So don't take it as a punishment. It's actually a blessing. All right. For those of you that work for yourselves, business owners, entrepreneurs, etc., I really like this as well, because it suggests that you are either aligning with a new sector or a new arena, or maybe your demographic is changing in some way. Like, you know, maybe previously you were working with students and then all of a sudden you start working with professionals. Like there's something that's, you know, taking an upswing in your career, and the people that you work with or the people that you serve in some way, shape or form, your demographic is shifting. For your those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, this is great. This is you really focused on your health, but it's also you focused on building I want to say a community, but that's probably too large a thought. But there's definitely you building maybe a support network of like-minded people, and you know, this could be an offer this week for you to get creative on something, or somebody inviting you to, you know, like there's a retreat later this year, or do you know what I mean? Like you're being invited to something that is going to be really beneficial for you at that sort of spiritual level, which is wonderful. For your love, money and materials, even, you have the King of Swords. So there's lots of focus on the work this week. Lots of focus on what can be refined and what needs to be let go of. One of the things that I love about Gemini, when you guys know something is superfluous or it's not fit for purpose, you'll just cut it, right? And this week, this is what you're doing when it comes to your finances and your money, because you've got the 10 of Wands. So this is you releasing something that is maybe not doing what it says on the tin, or something that maybe you purchased something for your career and you think, actually, you know what, I'm never going to use this, so maybe it's time to get rid of it. It looks like there are new ways, or there's like a new way or a new avenue of making money that is opening up for you this week. And I think you're just putting the finishing touches on it, which is great. For those of you, for your physical health and vitality, the King of Swords is literally your nervous system, your mind, it is your skin, like all of the connective aspects of your body. So pay attention to those this week. And remember, whenever I read for, you know, your physical health and vitality, it's not saying that something's wrong in those areas. Maybe just you need to bring more attention to them, or if you are going to have any challenges, maybe that's where they will come up. And then for your home and environment, it looks like work kind of takes over home this week, I'm sorry to say. There's just a lot going on here on that professional sphere, but that's never a bad thing. It just means that it's going to be really busy. Remember, if you're going to be really busy this week, next week you should maybe find a way to take it a little bit easy. You've got to put, you know, rest then work, rest then work, rest then work, not just work and then a little bit rest. All right. It's kind of like pouring drinks, you know, vodka, mixer. You know, you probably wouldn't do that, right? So same with the rest work balance. For your love and relations, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So you've got two knights here. Two knights together represent intimacy and sensuality and sexuality. This is great. For those of you that are partnered, the time that you do spend with your partner is going to be about building that bond. It's going to be about deepening the sense of intimacy. It looks like you are already in agreement that, yes, you know what, there's a lot going on, but when we have our time is our time, which is great. For those of you that are single, again, likely to be, I mean, when I say likely to be meeting someone, it means that there's the possibility, and there's always that possibility. But this week, if you are meeting somebody, it's going to be somebody in your locality, and it will be somebody that you meet in your day-to-day duties, going shopping, you know, I don't know, going to collect a purchase that you've made. Like, obviously things are still relatively in lockdown, certainly here in the UK, but whatever duties you are doing, getting in the car to commute to, that's very likely how you could be, you know, interacting or connecting with someone. But the fact that you have the two knights here, there is steamy talk, and, you know, like, there's definitely attraction energy here. You know, these cards, in a sense, actually are very magnetic, which is really, really interesting. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. What I really like about this as well is you've got all 4 elements here, coupled with the Temperance card, which is very spiritual. So that to me kind of says that this could be a magical week for you. Let's say that in a way you are kind of the magician. What are you going to do with it? So with that said, take care, have a great week, and I'll see you soon.